This is John from Donnelly's Outdoors. I'm out checking my trap line today. Got me a couple of grinners, uh, otherwise known as possums. Uh, this video is about the truth about possums. Okay? There's a lot of stuff going around on Facebook and stuff, a lot of memes talking about saving the possums because they eat ticks and they don't carry rabies, so you should save all the possums and just let them be. Well, here's the thing about that. Possums may very well be at least resistant to rabies. They may very well eat some ticks, but the thing is, they do not eat as many ticks as a flock of turkeys. They do eat eggs. I would much rather save the turkeys and other ground nesting birds such as goose, duck, grouse, quail, in areas that they have pheasant. It'll help pheasants too because they'll raid the nests of pheasants and eat their eggs. They're not quite as aggressive generally as raccoons. A raccoon, if it catches a mama turkey hen sitting on a nest, a coon will kill the hen as well as destroy the eggs. Um, I've never heard of a possum killing a hen turkey, but they do raid the nest and destroy the eggs, which isn't good for the turkey population. And so, that's why I really got into trapping, was to help the turkeys, because I love to hunt and I want to hunt turkeys and I want to have a huntable population of turkeys out here. Um, there used to be turkeys out here. Had never seen any evidence of any turkeys until this past spring, after last trapping season, which was my first time trapping. And I actually got a couple of trail cam pictures with turkey on it, but that was the first sign of turkey out here that I've seen in 3 or 4 years. So the thing is possums may eat some ticks, but they are not going to eat as many ticks as a flock of turkeys will, and the difference in numbers is in the thousands. Quite frankly, the numbers I've seen for how many ticks possums eat, it always says 5,000 ticks a week. Well, as many possums as I have out here, if they ate that many, I wouldn't have to worry about ticks out here, but I do. They're all over the place. So I call BS on that. As far as them being resistant to rabies, they may very well be resistant to rabies, but the thing is they carry several other diseases that are dangerous and transferable to humans. So I call BS on that too. Um, and they're nasty, dirty, smelly, ugly, disgusting creatures who raid nests. They damage turkey populations or waterfowl populations, other game bird populations. There's no reason to not trap them or to hunt them. They need to be managed like everything else does, keep their numbers in check, and help maintain balance in wildlife. As far as uses go for a possum after you get one, their fur, you get it cleaned up, you tan it. It actually would make a pretty nice piece of clothing of some sort. It's not worth anything in the fur industry right now, or hasn't been for quite a while, I guess. But you could make something nice out of it. And I looked it up about this time last year. I looked up uses for possum fur, and I may be a little off on the numbers, or may have them reversed because I looked it up a year ago. But something like possum fur is like 14% warmer, but like 8% lighter than wool is. So you get enough possums, and they're not hard to catch, and they're not hard to get a lot of them. You could make a very warm, nice looking coat or something out of it if you wanted to, and if you wanted to put the time in to do it. For me, it's more about just controlling the population of them out here, and like I said, helping the turkeys and other ground nesting birds out here. Some people eat them. I've never eaten one. My wife and I I've got one in my freezer at home. We're thinking about trying it, but we both are having some issues actually doing that because it's a possum. But they can be eaten. Um, let's see, is there anything else? I guess that's pretty much it. Um, I do this, like I said, again, just to maintain balance in the population, keep them in check, and to help out other wildlife, turkeys and such. Um, so yeah, that's the truth about possums. They may eat some ticks. They may be resistant to rabies, but they don't eat as many ticks as turkeys, and they don't eat, and though they may be resistant to rabies, they do carry other diseases that are bad for humans. So that's the truth about possums.